Hello.
I thought you wouldn't come. I've been thinking all the week that you wouldn't come.
I didn't mean to, really, but here I am. Do you know I hadn't been inside the Royal since Violet's wedding reception? It all seemed very grand. He actually ordered a bottle of champagne, and when I protested, he said that we were only middle-aged once. We were very gay during lunch and talked about quite ordinary things. Oh, Freddie really was charming. I know you'd have liked him if only things had been different. As we were going out, he said that he had a surprise for me, and that if I would wait in the lounge for 5 minutes, he'd show me what it was. He went out and down the steps at a run, more like an excited schoolboy than a respectable doctor. Suddenly, out of the dining room came Mary Norton and that rich, over-made-up cousin of hers. They must have been in the dining room all the time and seen Alec and me and the champagne and everything.
Laura! So it was you after all. Hermione said it was.
How are
you?
you?
know how short-sighted I am. I peered and still couldn't be sure.
I never saw you at all. How awful of me. I expect it was the champagne. I'm not used to champagne for lunch. Or for dinner either, for that matter, but Alec insisted.
Alec? Alec who, dear?
Alec Harvey, of course. Surely you remember the Harveys. I've known them for years.
No, I don't think
Well, he'll be back in a minute. You'll probably recognize him when you peer very closely.
He looks very charming and very attentive.
Oh, he's a dear. One of the nicest people in the world and a wonderful doctor. Oh, Alec, you remember Mrs. Norton, don't you? I'll do as much for you, I promise.
Let's get it on Monday.
Yes, that'd be lovely.
What about next Thursday?
No, I can't on Thursday. That's my Milford day. What about Friday?
Fine. Better make it here.
All right, perfect.
You know what my coach said?
Alec rode off at a great rate, and I trailed my hand in the water. It was very cold, but a lovely feeling.
You don't row very well.
I didn't care whether people were looking at me or not. I had to think.
I don't row at all.
I should have been utterly wretched and ashamed. I know I should, but I wasn't. I felt suddenly quite wildly happy. Like a romantic schoolgirl. Like a romantic fool. You see, he had said he loved me. And I'd said I loved him. And it was true. It was true.